Okay. All right. So Anthony, you've been taking Ormus for the past 2 years. What has Ormus done for you physically and mentally?
Uh, I started taking Ormus. I got my first bottle from Trevor7. He actually sent it to me for free because I sent him a few videos of me moving a side wheel, and I had just begun training. And he's like, "Wow, maybe you should try Ormus," and he sent me a bottle. So I only tried Trevor's Ormus maybe 2 or 3 times. Then I started making my own. And the reason I got into it, my girlfriend had lost her insurance to the doctor, and she has a lot of health problems. So I, being pretty healthy and pretty smart, decided to seek out something that would help heal her. And I stumbled into Telekinesis, and then I stumbled into Ormus because I saw Trevor7 make it on YouTube. And I was like, well, what is this Ormus stuff? And eventually I figured it out. I decided to buy the equipment, the small investment to make my own, and I started getting an idea of monoatomic elements. Now, our body, I learned, creates Ormus from everything we eat. Everything we drink contains ormic material. So our acids in our stomach turn all the food into an atomic form, and we absorb the atoms and heal and grow and mature and all that stuff. So that's why our bodies actually know what to do with Ormus. Ormus is not a foreign, it's not a foreign liquid. It's something you're used to, something you know, something your body can look at and say, oh, I know what to do with that. So eventually I started getting really good at making Ormus, and as I was taking it, I'm legally blind. I wear contact lenses, and I started noticing within a few months that my contacts felt irritable. Like I was having an issue. Why are my eyes feeling kind of strange? Well, it turns out that my eye doctor even clarified that my eyes have gotten better. They're not
Really?
supposed to get
Wow.
better. Even
So your
wearing my
eyesight improved by
contact.
taking Ormus then?
Yes. Yeah, she actually sat there and went through her book, and she kept flipping the pages back and forth. She goes, this is really strange. She goes, you're seeing 25/20, which is better than 20/20, and your contacts are old and they're not working anymore. They're in the wrong spots. So she was kind of concerned. And I said, well, listen, I've been taking monoatomic gold and doing some energy work training, and my eyes have never felt better. And that was a year ago. I'm still wearing the same contacts I bought a year ago, and now I'm seeing HD. I can see so far away, crystal clear. I see brighter colors. My eyes have matched coloring. Like usually it's one eye's a little brighter colors, the other one's a little dimmer colors. They're evened out, and I've noticed my body's turned back time, dude. Like I'm almost 40 years old. Like 4.5 years, I'll be 40. So I don't feel like I've gained at all age. I feel like I've lost age.
Wow,
My
that's
hair's starting to grow back in. Like I was literally bald like a year and a half ago. And now I have all this little bit of hair that's growing, but I still wear my hat. So it's still dying. Like it can't quite come back, but it's trying to come back. So
right.
between
Wow.
energy healing, energy training, and Ormus taking, my body's gone through tremendous reversing. I feel happier. I can use my left hand. I used to be right hand oriented, like only right handed stuff. Now I can be almost ambidextrous. I sit at work and use 2 sauce bottles rather than just one. I make sandwiches with the left hand rather than just my right hand.
Right,
So
right,
my brain has balanced itself.
right, right. So, Anthony, I have a question. So, do you think that if you were training energy without Ormus, do you think you would have progressed the same way? Or do you think Ormus was absolutely 100% essential for your tremendous growth that you made over the years?
No, my growth is due to 2,000 hours of training. My body has healed due to Ormus. It's not because the Ormus doesn't make you have powers. What makes you have powers is dedication and hope, a lot of
Right,
hope. You got to sit there and you have to do these things, and you have to train and learn to touch these little skills up. And the Ormus makes your cells more electrical. It makes you more fat. It makes you faster. It's like taking a computer and putting new parts in it. The gold, the silver, the platinum, little tiny atoms. They're not metal. They're just atomic forms of pre-metals. So our body can absorb these atoms into our cells, and it upgrades the cell into a supercomputer. So now it starts replicating itself fixed, slowly. Every time a cell gets fixed a little bit, it makes itself fixed as a copy. So eventually you start reversing your age, you start reversing time, because your cells are so electrical. They're so conductive, they don't want to die. I mean, that's to say, are humans supposed to die? I mean, I'm serious. If this Ormus was on the shelf at Walmart and this Ormus was on the shelf at CVS rather than garbage, insulin and all that stuff, because I've given people that are, you know, insulin dependent Ormus, and they've gone 6 to 8 hours without taking their shots, and they can't get their blood sugar above 200. The Ormus regulates their blood sugar. They have a meter. They're constantly checking, pricking their finger, and they're eating candy and drinking shakes, and their blood sugars are remaining consistent, and they're insulin dependent. So I sell this to people at my work who are insulin dependent, and they cannot believe that they're taking like 1/3 less insulin a week, and they feel healthy, and their doctors say all their stats are great. They stop taking Ormus, they go back to their regular insulin. So
Wow.
Ormus is definitely something our body already knows what to do with, and we make it, we create it. We just don't get enough of it because the food is garbage. The food is nothing today. It has no life to it. Everything's grown on crap soil, you know?
Right. So, Anthony, besides Ormus, do you take any other special supplement or anything like that, or
Just smoke marijuana.
smoke marijuana? So Anthony, in combination of marijuana and Ormus, you think that you're getting much healthier and stuff like that, and that's how you maintain your health. What about your general diet? Like, what type of stuff do you eat in general?
I live on a lot of sweets. Honest to God, I stay away from meats. I eat a lot of candy. I drink energy drinks.
What?
Like, dude, I'm not kidding. Like,
Oh my God. So Anthony, you're telling me that despite you eating so unhealthy and stuff like that, this Ormus is so powerful that you can literally, maintain such great health thanks to Ormus. Wow. I need to eat Ormus.
I might eat I work at Arby's, so every night I make a giant turkey sandwich, about 4 ounces of turkey, some flat lettuce, some tomatoes, everything. I make a nice big fat sandwich. That's what I eat every day, and that's the only thing I really eat besides taking Ormus and junk food. I eat a lot of candy. I've lost like 20 pounds in like the last 6 months, and I walk unbelievably fast everywhere I go. So I have lots of energy. I train all the time, and I take Ormus and eat junk and eat a turkey sandwich once a day.
Dang. That is a great, incredible story, Anthony. Yeah, okay. Very cool, Anthony. So obviously you're an Ormus seller. How can excuse me, how can we get access to your Ormus?
My Ormus, I created a Facebook group, and I only market it on Facebook. I don't want to go big on the internet. There's just too much work.
Okay.
So it's only sold to friends that I talk to, and you can find my Facebook group, the Jedi Way Ormus group, or Jedi Way Ormus.
Okay.
There's lots of reviews. I've sold to maybe 5 or 6 countries, 8 or 9 U.S. states.
Cool.
I have a lot of reoccurring customers who absolutely love it and said they've tried Ormus online, which didn't do anything compared to what mine's doing for them. So, I do make mine fresh. Every week I create a batch. It's not like it's stored in a box and put off to the side waiting to be sold. I make this stuff for my friends and my girlfriend and I, and even my 10-year-old takes it. She loves it. She has lots of energy. She thinks faster. She says she just feels better. And that's really what it is. You take the right nutrition, which Ormus is food. If you think about it, it comes from sea salt, which sea salt contains everything from the sea, which is known to support life. So really, we're drinking the best thing for us, Food, you know, we eat food to make atoms, but we're not getting enough atoms to live long. So the sea is full of those. If we take Ormus every day, who knows how much longer you could live? Like really, you never know. I mean, you have to take it when you're a baby.
Right, right. Awesome, awesome. Well, excuse me. Yeah, well, thank you so much for this video, Anthony. Any final thoughts that you have
Um,
in regards to Ormus?
it will bring thoughts to you. It will change your dream world. Things will become much clearer. The life around you seems to synchronize with you, because you can take anything outside and make it into Ormus. You can take plants, you can take wood. Everything contains monoatomic elements. So in that case, the more monoatomic elements you put in your body, the more the environment syncs with you. You become part of the environment, and it becomes part of you, which makes telekinesis a lot easier. I'm serious. The longer I've taken Ormus, my connection to outside has become more just automatic.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, cool, cool. Well, thank you so much for this video, Anthony.
Yeah, buddy. Peace.